All right, let's welcome in a huge football fan and an acclaimed actor who is currently starring in the Paramount Plus show Landman, Billy Bob Thornton. Billy, let's cut to the chase. I want to do a show with you where we watch Landman together. I'm going to call it Land ManningCast. You in?
I'm in, buddy.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
Sounds like a winner. Sounds like a winner for sure.
There it
Absolutely.
is. There we are.
I
got my hat ready.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you just come out and just play a guy who's always in the back seat of the truck?
I could do that. I'm great in a back seat of a truck. I give directions. You should be taking a right here. Music's too loud. I'm hot all the time. Let's do super stuff.
Hey, I don't know if you guys. Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys read my contract or not, but I only talk when one team or the other's in the red zone. Yeah. When something's really important, I start telling a story.
Perfect.
This is backed up. We are headed for a punt here for sure. I don't know what the kick returner was doing right there. So, giving your quarterback great field position on the 1 yard line. So this is a good time to tell a story. Billy, look, you're Arkansas born and raised. Of course, no NFL team in Arkansas, but you're a huge NFL fan. You're a big admirer of the Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. What do you like about his game so much?
Well, what I like about him is that he improvises better than just about anybody to me.
Yep.
I mean, they can be down 27-7, with about, the start of the fourth quarter and beat somebody 42-27. I mean, you just can't ever count him out. He's got a little bit of everything. I mean, there are a lot of quarterbacks who seem like, halfbacks who can pass, but this guy's a quarterback and can run the ball. I mean, he's not. He puts. It's funny you mentioned something earlier, Peyton, about how he threw that ball too early in the end zone, and that's something I probably wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't pointed that out. That he let go of it too quick.
Don't compliment Peyton, Billy. We don't do that on the show. We don't compliment Peyton on the show.
You get here on ESPN2.
Let's not do that again. All right, I'll give you one mistake. Can we reshoot that? That would be a reshoot. That was not on the script.
Okay.
Oh God.
Ooh.
So in real life, you guys are actually like that commercial you did years ago for ESPN, where you and the family are visiting, and one of you kicked the other one in the butt. Did you kick Eli, Peyton, or was it the other way around?
Yeah, I mean, Billy, I kicked Eli. Everybody's like, that's not fair. So Eli weighs 230 pounds. He gave me a wet willy, and he's like, hey, let's do it again. Like 7 takes. I got an ear infection out of the deal.
Couldn't get it right.
I think,
Had to really get it nice and lubey.
I think you won that deal.
Yeah. How's that ear infection?
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 5 here, E.
3rd and 5.
Good job getting out of it. I mean, they've already kind of won the series, I think, getting it out of the hole. They've changed field position. Oh, my gosh.
Catch it. Why do we keep dropping passes? What a throw.
You got to punt it here, but still, starting on your own 1 yard line, getting it out past the 20, that's a win, right? You've changed field position. I mean, this is probably why the Chiefs went for it, thinking if they didn't get it, Billy, hey, Washington's going to have the ball in the 2, and we'll get the ball right back. The Chiefs score, and then the Washington has terrible special teams, but I don't mind this right here. A punt from the 27-yard line, that's probably a win still for Washington, I think.
Hey, these special teams guys are not listening to you. They're just trying to create backed up situations here. They get a hold right here. Really going to be mad. All right, I think we're going to commercial here, Billy. So you guys stay with us. We got some more questions. We got some Landman questions.
You got it, bud.
We'll talk about Jerry Jones' acting chops. Stay with us.
I'm pretty proud of them Cowboys. I'm pretty proud of the stuff we've done in oil and gas. It pales in comparison to how proud I am to have lived my life working with my kids. And I'll tell you, young man, you're no spring chicken. And you ought to listen to little Ish yourself.
Yes, sir.
Billy, that was Cowboys owner Jerry Jones in an episode of your show, Landman. A fantastic monologue. Two-part question for you. Were you surprised by his acting chops? And do you have any parts for retired quarterbacks in season 2?
Okay, the answer to the first part is I was not surprised because he was actually telling his own story. I mean, if it had been scripted in a way where he had to say every line, it might have been different, but he was actually telling the story of his life. So if you just ask somebody to sit down and tell it, and he got teared up. I mean, he was very, very good. If you can get a non-actor to be themselves, they're better than actors. Look at that. Wow.
Hey, there's your Mahomes improv right there. That's him doing his thing.
Yeah, he's not acting. Billy, we love Landman, and your character, Tommy Norris, is a weather-beaten, chain-smoking roughneck who was once kidnapped by a drug cartel and whose life is just in constant chaos. And Billy, I've always kind of wondered, did you base Tommy Norris off my life at all? I feel like there's some similarities.
Well, there was a little bit you, a little bit Peyton. The beer drinking, chain smoking part was Peyton. Yeah, I love playing that character. Taylor wrote that character for me, so I'd basically just go out there, and if I were a landman, that's kind of the way I would be. So I can't claim a lot of credit for it. I just go out there and act like myself.
Billy, you've won a ton of awards. I want to show an achievement that really stood out to me when we can. Let's see, maybe after this play here. Second and 9E.
Old zone.
Get it back to 30, reasonable here. Get it out of your hand, Patrick. There you go. He's in. Oh, no. He got it back, though. He got it back. Billy, this photo here is this is you at 7 months old and 30 pounds. Is it true the local newspaper called you the fattest baby and predicted that you'd be a future fullback? Is this true?
This is true. That was in the Arkadelphia, Arkansas newspaper, and the headline was "Future Fullback for HSTC," which was Henderson State Teachers College, where my parents went, and I also went later. And wasn't a fullback. I majored in shooting pool and drinking beer. But that is true, and I did weigh 30 pounds at 7 months of age, and then by the time I was 3 or 4, I was skinny as a beanpole. But my mother said I used to eat sticks of butter like you would eat a candy bar. I just eat the whole thing.
There's Billy, there's someone else in this game who is kind of a famously large child, and maybe we're going to show it right now. There it is. This is Andy Reid when he's 13 years old. He's a big boy right there. I mean, you can see compared to everyone else.
I've seen that. Was it in that pass, punt, kick competition?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was dominating.
I wonder who's more intimidating, kind of a Andy Reid, the 13-year-old Andy, or a 7-year-old Billy, right there.
Tell you what, I think I could take him. I'd go low.
You go low.
All right, Billy, Chiefs have the ball in the red zone. You got to make a prediction. If the Chiefs score a touchdown, how will it happen? If you get it right, your face goes on the perfect prediction panel. Pass or run, who do you think it might score? Give us a call.
It's going to be a pass. Well, too late now, but definitely they're not going to score there. I think Mahomes gets in a little trouble and ends up running it.
All right.
I think they'll score.
I like that call.
I think they'll pick up a first down before they score.
I like it.
There you go.
They're so good down here in the red zone. We've talked about it. They have so many different plays that Dan Quinn just said it's hard to prepare for all of them, right? You try to play basic defenses and just try to keep things in front, but they deal in so much confusion, right? This is actually a normal formation right here, Eli. Right. Running back in the backfield.
There's a scramble, touchdown. Gosh, Kelsey. He kind of bobbled it. Let's see.
Did he bobble it and come out of the end zone? I don't think so.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm calling they bobbled it a little bit and then re-caught it. By the time he re-caught it, he was out of the end zone.
For my prediction, I hope so.
I don't know. You got the scramble part. Little scramble right there.
It's kind of a corner hook. I mean, that's just.
No. Yeah,
That's a catch all the way.
Well, I think that's maybe an almost perfect. That was almost perfect.
Yeah. Get him up there.
Yeah.
So put half my face.
Yeah. We got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Almost perfect. Almost.
Yeah,
You go with all the great quarterbacks and actors section right here.
Okay. Well, I'm proud to be up there.
Add that to your list of achievements there, Billy. That's
Absolutely,
a big one. That's
man.
a big one.
You got it.
Stay with us.
All right, welcome back. We got the Chiefs up 21-7. We got Billy Bob Thornton with us, and we were talking with Billy during the break there, and he drew up a play, Pete. He was talking about a play. I think we got to draw it up. I think we should draw it up. Maybe we'll send it in to the Washington. They might start running it. So Billy, what was that play? Feed them.
Yeah, okay, so you got your tight end, you got two wide receivers out to the right.
Got trips right. All right.
Yeah. And now that tight end is probably, what you guys know about this stuff. The tight end's probably going to be covered by a linebacker, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. And then you send those two wide receivers right at the cornerback and the safety on that side.
Okay.
Had them all run right at those defenders, all fake a post pattern, but more like a slant really, because you want to stay in front of the defensive backs. Yeah. And then all three of them are going to head towards the sideline. You need good enough
little slant corners.
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
But and to me, I always when I'm watching games, I always think if you did that, one of those guys is going to be open.
I like it. I like the tight end probably.
It looks like a play Kelsey would run. Just you run a slant, not open, and everybody just kind of scrambles to the sideline a little bit, and Mahomes scrambles around and finds someone on a touchdown.
I got the perfect name for it. Let's call it Friday Night Lights, baby.
Ooh, Friday Night Lights.
There you go. I like that.
There you go. I mean,
awesome.
Obviously, Bill, you portray Coach Gaines in Friday Night Lights in that movie. I mean, it's got to be pretty cool that even 20 years later, people are still kind of showing your halftime speech from that movie. That's got to be pretty neat. That was an epic.
That was one of the most, amazing honors in my life was the fact that they played that halftime speech at a lot of jumbotrons, different games, college, high school, pros, everything. And I think they even played it at Jerry's house there for a little bit. But I was really proud about that. And I'll never forget it. Coach Gaines actually said to me,
"Wow,
did he catch that?
In bounds? He caught it." All right, what do you think? He got a knee? Oh,
I don't know.
Incomplete.
I don't know if incomplete. I didn't think he had both feet in now.
It's an incomplete pass.
You got a knee down? Oh, I think that's a catch, right?
I don't know. The ball hit the
knee.
ground before his knee hit outside. See, check this out.
I think that right knee is down.
Right knee went down.
One knee equals 2 feet. There you go. I think that's a catch.
You were saying Coach Gaines said what to you, Billy?
Oh yeah, I talked to him because I wanted to, because I respected him, and we talked on the phone before we did the movie, and I said, "Is there anything you don't want me to do?" And he said, "Well, yeah, to tell you the truth, there is one thing, and I don't know where he got this from, but he said I don't really curse," and I said, "Well, if you've seen my other movies, that's pretty much what I do. I mean, it's like a pretty steady diet of that." So
that could be a challenge.
I said, he said, a couple of more mild words are okay here and there, and I said, "You got it. I'll do anything you want." So that was probably the only movie I ever did where I, didn't curse a lot.
Hey, Billy, I read that you had an opportunity to play another coach, a Hall of Fame coach in a movie, but you turned it down. The movie never gets made. Why did you pass on playing Vince Lombardi in a potential movie?
Well, yeah, that was a thing. They were trying to make a movie about Vince Lombardi, and the family wanted me to, and it was such a huge honor because what a great, legendary coach. And I said, honestly, I can't do this because I don't like to take things that I'm not right for. I said, I think you need a heavier East Coast guy instead of a skinny hillbilly. I just, that would have been a real stretch. And I would have had to fake an accent and all that kind of stuff. I don't like to do that. So I like to, stay in the wheelhouse. And
Billy, speaking of kind of football-related acting roles, I want to show you something that ran in the Chicago Tribune back in 2006 in the Super Bowl when we have a chance. Billy, when asked who would play Peyton in the movie, a Tribune wrote, quote, a young Billy Bob Thornton. Billy, my question is, what would be the key to playing Peyton in a movie? And feel free to be as rude as possible.
Really? Peyton has this thing that I have. It's like, Eli, your accent, your Southern accent, is not as prominent as Peyton's. And also Peyton and I both sound like our sinuses are clogged.
2 deviated septum surgeries, Billy.
Right.
So, yes, that's a fact.
Believe me, it's, yeah. So
wow, that's impressive that he called that out. Because he does have some major sinus problems. That's amazing.
I'm just glad that Billy thinks I've still stuck with my Southern roots, and Eli's hangs out in the Hamptons now in New York. Billy, I mean, he used to be a Southerner, but not anymore. Not anymore.
I know. While we're on the, we're in the middle of the field here, right? I can talk.
Yeah, 40-yard line.
The quarter, maybe.
Let's see there you go. And down goes Frazier.
There you go.
One way or the other, how about college football this year? With Penn State being number 2, losing 3 games in a row, Brian Kelly was just fired from LSU.
Crazy.
And
it is crazy.
Indiana.
It is nuts.
Indiana.
Hey, Billy.
Indiana
Hey, Billy, we're going to let you go. You got some commitments. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Billy.
Thank you guys.
You're the best, man.
It was great.
Thank you so much. It's a lot of fun.